8 teams playing Australian rules football have gathered here in Olathe, Kansas to determine the champions of the Central Region of the United States Australian Football League. The final 2 games begin now, and what we have here is essentially a grand final to determine who will lift the cup in Division II. It's the Oklahoma Buffaloes and the Nashville Kangaroos. Good day, everyone, from Lone Elm Park here in Olathe, Kansas. My name is Brian Barish. Great to have you along as always. And these 2 teams, after going 2-0 in their morning games, will now face off to see who will go home with a piece of hardware. The Kangaroos, this is the 3rd time we've seen them here over on Field 1. They were winners this morning by 21 points over the home team Kansas City Power, 47-26, and then they took out the Des Moines Roosters 21-7 in a bit of an arm wrestle against the team from Iowa. As for Oklahoma, they notched their own victory over the Cox 22-3 while defeating Kansas City 30-13. And so it is thus 40 minutes separating these 2 teams from a championship in regionals, and really it would be the first for Oklahoma. For Nashville, it would be their 2nd in 3 years, having won alongside DC 2 years ago in the Division II in the Super Regionals. Des Moines and Kansas City are playing over on Field 2, what essentially amounts to a 3rd place game. And everybody getting set. The umpire is ready, and so are we. And this final game in Division II is underway. The Okies, the Buffaloes, are in the orange and the black jumpers going from left to right, while the Kangaroos are in the white with the blue jumpers heading from right to left. Ball gets sent out to the near side. Going and picking that one up is Telfer, who bootlegs around. Sending this one in, dropped in front. Going to get scooped back. Big hit in there. Going to get picked up by Proctor. Goes back to Telfer. Telfer kicks that one on with his left foot. Shovels that one on. Inside, but Oklahoma able to get it away. Ball comes out. They'll play on. Here come the Okies. Up high. Going to bounce in front and bounces away. One-on-one contest. Curry is in there, so is Vo. Picked up and handled it across. Duty was coming through as well. Comes out to the near side. Little handball over to Curry. Curry drops in front. Duty is down behind play. He got knocked sideways, and he is struggling to get up. But it's going to get picked up, and going back is the number 10, who goes over across. Handball off the ground. Caramena sweeps the ball loose. And Duty is down, and they're going to probably need to attend to him at some point. He is right down in front of us, and I'm not sure whether it's his leg, but he finally is on 2 feet and is getting back into position. Buffs with the ball. Sending this one in. Drops in front. Vo is there. He's able to get it. Drops it free. Comes out to the near side now. One-on-one contest. Buffaloes win the football. Has a bounce. Has a look. Has a kick. Sending this one on its way, and it just sneaks inside the behind post. And that's the first score of the game on the USAFL scoreboard. It's Oklahoma 1, Nashville 0. All come back into play in the middle of the ground now. Ball is sent in, and it's marked. They'll go quickly. Kangaroos with the ball on the far side now. And it's picked off by the Buffs. Marked in the middle. Ball's in the middle on the far side now as this one is sent in. Drops in front. Gets away. Left-footed kick. Drops in front off the hands and then swatted free by the defender. Kept in. There's a chance for a goal. It's a mark in front. And it's a behind. It's a behind. It was tapped over the line first. That was very close, but it was in fact tapped over the line by Forrest Kinney before he brought it down. So it is 2-0. So 2-0 Oklahoma. And there it is. There's finally get a goal. So the Buffaloes go to 1-2-8 on the Watch AFL scoreboard after 4 minutes. No score for the Nashville Kangaroos, who have looked strong in their first 2 games, but Oklahoma Buffalo's a team. They've won. It's interesting. They began as the Tulsa Buffaloes in 2010. There was a secondary club that they had helped form, the Oklahoma City Flyers. They actually combined to form a team. They were just the Oklahoma Football Club. They were nicknamed the Okies. And then they combined and merged a couple of years ago, 2022. This one's going to get paid downfield as Vo was shoved in the back. So, free quick to Vo. And here is Telfer. Rather, they paid it downfield, so they gave it to Vo. Nat Vo puts it on the right foot. He's been a good little player for them. Crash Boom Opera. Sending this one in towards the sticks, and it's just going to go off to the side. And the Roos are on the board after 5.5 minutes. It's 8-1. So play it in. Kangaroos have a chance here. Lost the ball, however. Went through his legs. Umpire says we'll have a ball up. I do like the orange tank top, neon green shorts combination that one umpire is sporting. I'll get it out. Ball hangs up in the air. Marked by Sal Carametta. Carametta wanted me to clarify that it was him who scored the first goal in the last game, and there is a chance, but it's marked defensively. That was Peter Shipley who marked it in front. Still 8-1, 7 minutes gone, and it's starting to warm up a little bit as the sun is coming out. 85 degrees is what we have right now. But the wind is blowing, and right now it's at 11 miles an hour with gusts of 15. Kangaroos have an opportunity here. Going back. Left-footed kick is up on the way. It's drifting across the face, and it is through 4 behind. So one straight kick separates the teams, or did it go through? It's gone through. I thought that it drifted across the face, but in fact it's a goal. So 1 point separates the sides. It is 8-7 with 8 minutes gone. Well, the Roos really starting to turn things up on the offensive side here. The wind continues to blow into our commentary position. Umpire Steve Arnott tosses the ball to the heavens, knocked forward by the Okies. Good job by Duty, who seems to have recovered from that hit, except he is left in the dust. Sending this one in, drops away. Stays in front, gonna get picked up, handballs it out. They gotta try and get it out of there. Sending this one in, not able to get it. Sherwood keeps it to himself. This is TJ Sherwood, has another bounce, clears some room, centering ball, marked by Hines, who did well to shed his defender and get into the middle of the ground. This is a kick on the way. It is. Ball goes to ground, shoves his player down. There he is again. He'll get a goal this time. That's 2 in a row. TJ Sherwood. And the Roos are up by 5 on the Watch AFL scoreboard as we near the midway point. Nashville 2-1-13, Oklahoma 1-2-8. And as more text messages come in and all that other stuff, we want to thank Darren Green, who the member at large for the USAFL, who has done a lot of hard work behind the scenes and on the game day, getting us he's gotten us on the Play HQ side and feeding us the All-Star votes and everything else, the best and fairest votes. And he also was kind of stepped in and running the tournament. And we want to say hello. We know that Doran James, the executive director, is at home watching. And hope he gets well soon. We do miss him. We'll hope to see him back in Denver as this bops out over and into the pocket. Take our microphone with me and tell you that it's still it's still over in the pocket. Nashville able to try and get it out. Clears it out. Handballs it in. This is Telfer. Telfer surrounded. Ends up having to go, but before they said the ball went out over and out. It's all coming unglued in game number 5. As well, it's the 5th we've done. Brian Barish with you here alongside our production manager, Jerry Long. We've got Max up bringing you these pictures. Michael is going around getting our still shots. We're going to see a little bit in the next few days, so keep an eye out for that. Big tackle put in on Sherwood. And they wanted a free kick on Caleb West, the captain. A lot of talking, a lot of just jibber jabbering, and the boundary umpire says, let's just keep going. Ball gets sent in out of play. The question is did it find the field of play first? And it looks like it did.
No, it went bounce. It bounced. Go back. I got it.
So there'll be a boundary throw in. 12 and a half minutes gone. Nashville leads by 5 points. It's worth mentioning that a draw would favor Oklahoma. Goes in the middle of the ground. Picked up. Looking for Caramena. Big tackle. And we'll have a ball up. We'll have a free kick, rather. It'll go the way of Kai Stoneham. Stoneham sends this one in. Off the hands. Oh, high contact. Nope, didn't see it. Play on. Dingus is in there. Dingus is in there. Going to get picked up. Sending it back is Kaywood. And a whistle. And it looks like a free kick's going to get paid. So a free kick. It's going out of bounds. And Oklahoma will have a chance to take the lead with a goal. And it will be from about a 70-degree angle. Setting up the angle. Centering ball. And off the knee of Vo and through for a behind. So all that setup gets them a point. Watch AFL scoreboard, 6 to play here in the first half. Oklahoma 1-3-9, Nashville 2-1-13. One game left after this. It'll be the North Texas Devils taking on the Chicago Swans. And North Texas, the only unbeaten team left in that division at 2-0. And if they win, I think they're in a very good position. If they win the division, but otherwise they look pretty well and truly home thanks to their big win over Minnesota. And we'll confirm the final score of the last game. But that one drops in front by West. This one comes inside all the way back. He had to scramble back. And, great job by the defender there by Vidovich, who went through and pounded the ball out of bounds. It was a great job to get the ball free after the ball was sent, really carrying over everybody. August spinning back in the play. Comes down low. Off the ground, that's going to end up going out on the full. Good idea by Ross Pellercells, but unfortunately it didn't come off. So, free kick. Back right pocket. 4.5 minutes to go. Last game we mentioned between North Texas and Chicago, that's a 3:30 Central Time start, so in about an hour from now. Marked. And goes the play on quickly as Shipley. Shipley sends this one in. It's towards the goal. That's off to the side for behind. Another point for the Buffs. Back to 3 points now. 1-4-10. Watch AFL scoreboard. Nashville 2-1-13. Under 4 to play. Kicks the ball out. Goes down. Marked. Duty gets it up on the far side now. Dropped. Gets free. Good job by Filchak. Bounces, bounces, bounces. Stays in. Goes around. Good job by Telfer to sell the dummy. Off the hands. Gonna get picked up. Runs on. Looks around. Gets a kick off the outside of the boot, and it's picked off. Wasn't a very good kick. Perhaps got its just reward by being intercepted. Down the line now. Here comes Caramena. Though Open, he's told to play on and does. Gets away from one tackler, played a little toreador, now sends that one in, and it will bounce towards the goals. Just stays in the field of play. Took a wicked off break going outside the behind post, and we'll have a boundary throw and a great result for the Kangas. Ball comes back in once again. Picked up. Opportunity in front there for Chadwick. And it's through 4 behind. Nashville gets their first point in about 8 minutes. With 2 to play, they lead by 4. It's 2-2-14 to Oklahoma's 1-4-10. Brian Barrett here with you. Thank you to Watch AFL and all of our sponsors, including Tasmanian, Cooper's Beer. Visit Olathe. They've hosted us once again. And, well, there was a loud expletive as the things did not go the way that they wanted to go. Ball went to ground as Mike Pinn, wearing the skull cap there, was able to get a little handball in. Hines couldn't get to it but he threw in a good tackle. Wasn't rewarded for it though. This one comes out, though, picks it off, and he's told to hold. Minute 15 to go. Though gets it away. Dropped in front. Gonna get handled. Gets away from one tackle. Got away from Sandberg. Gets away. Oh, good spin. But it was a throw. Or was it? Yeah, it was a throw. So, good job by Hines, but it didn't come off. Buffaloes want to try and push this very quickly. They trail by 4 points. 40 seconds to go. Going wide. And Wewell. But it's a free kick, and it's going to be, as they're going to move him up. And with the win, so as they paid the free kick downfield, and this is going to be Forrest Kinney. This is going to be after the siren. The kick is on the way, and it looked like it went through, but they're going to give it a 50-meter penalty, so he's going to get another chance. It looked like the ball was going to go through anyway, but the player came over the mark, and so umpire Steve Arnett watches him, marches him downfield, and now it'll be from dead in front. I'll tell you what, that was a pretty good kick into the wind regardless, but now this one will be a little bit easier. All he's got to do is kick it straight, and he does. And that is a huge, huge goal at halftime because it gives the Buffaloes a 2-point lead. Oklahoma 2-4-16, Nashville 2-2-14 after 20 minutes, and the Buffaloes that far away from winning their first ever regional championship and their first USAFL championship since they won the 2017 regionals. And my goodness, it has been a scrap here so far. Both teams have shown some flair. Both teams have gotten a couple of good goals, but perhaps discipline letting the Kangaroos down. And it's 16-14 at the half. We're going to step aside. Don't go anywhere. Next 20 minutes are going to be absolutely bangerang. We'll have it for you on the other side of the break. You're watching the 2025 USAFL Central Regional Championships presented by Tasmanian here on AussieRulesUSA.com.
This presentation of the USAFL is brought to you by Tasmanian. Quietly pursue the extraordinary. Cooper's, Australian made and owned. Cooper's Beer. Odin Mortgage and Tax. CyberSolve IQ, the cybersecurity partner of the USAFL. HBC Event Services. Premier Sports Medicine. And visit Tucson Sports.
Teams are back on the field for the second half of the final game of Division II. I say men's Division II, but we have some women out there as well. And it is at halftime, the Oklahoma Buffaloes leading the Nashville Kangaroos 16-14. 20 minutes away from seeing who will win this division and who will take a cup back home. Will it be heading back to the Music City, or will it be heading back to the Sooner State? Those questions will be answered now. Didn't want to do that, but that's okay. I'm talking to myself. Did the wrong function on my score app, but we are underway once again. As the ball gets moved forward, ball goes out. We have one more game coming up next, as we've mentioned, with Chicago taking on North Texas. It's a 3:30 start. Gets the ball down, sending this one over the top. Going to get picked off. Here is Curry, who sends this one down the line, but it's going to get picked off. Stephen Raspold sending this one in. We have two Stephen Raspolds. I think one of them is supposed to be Andrew Raspold, and I can't tell the difference between the two. It's Kai Stoneham. 14 is Andrew Raspold. Thank you. The notes that Darren Green put on for us. Ball comes up on the far side now. And the mark is taken by Hines. Nashville kicking to the left of screen. It drops in front. Going out to try and get it. One-on-one contest. Trying to get the holding call. There is the kick. Turns around. That's not going to be 15 meters. So the mark not going to be paid. We have a whistle. As Chadwick was in there. Second half of the game on the other side is just starting. That is the third place game in all effect between Kansas City and Des Moines. Big tackle put in. Big drop the pill. Karamenev finally able to get it away, and it's a nice mark taken. This is Eastwood. They're telling him to switch it. Instead, Eastwood goes for goal. That's going to carry, almost marked in front. Chadwick. Affected kick in front by Filchak. Or check that was Geider. 2.5 minutes gone. Oklahoma hanging on by 2 points. Remember, if it's a draw, that would give Oklahoma the win based on percentage. It's a free kick for the Kangaroos. This is Chadwick. Kick is up on the way. It's across the face. It's marked. And they'll center it. And he's got it. Great triangle football, and Ian Eastwood will end up with a mark directly in front. And he'll try to put his team in the lead with a straight kick sausage roll. Strides forward. Does Eastwood. Leans back, lets it go. It is straight and it is touched, and it is only 1 point. And that is all that separates the teams. Watch AFL scoreboard. Nashville 2-3-15 trails Oklahoma 2-4-16. 4 minutes gone. Well, the last time we were here in Division I, it was Austin and Denver in a game that was decided after the siren. Kicked into play. Up on the far side now. Down the middle of the ground. It'll hop. It'll bounce. And over to get it. All alone. Handballing it back. That was Houston. He was taken down. There's a chance for a goal. It's there. Forrest Kinney has extended the Buffaloes' lead to 7 points. 3-4-22 Oklahoma. 2-3-15 Nashville. 7 points the lead. 5 gone here in this final term. And the whistle. Ball. They need to get the ball back as time is ebbing away. How 2 kicks separates the teams. Reminder, you can check out all the things that are happening, watch games, all the matches that we've had so far from our regional championship series, both here in Kansas as well as in Philadelphia and in Raleigh on our YouTube channels, youtube.com/USAFL1997. And of course, we'll have recorded matches coming to you from Denver in 3 weeks' time when we head to Westminster, Colorado. Mark taken and a whistle. Ball goes in, it'll roll, it'll skip, it'll hop, and it will go through for another behind. So now it's 8 points. 3-5-23 Oklahoma, 2-3-15 Nashville. Bruce put the ball back in the play quickly. Mark taken by Duty. Clicks that one up the far side. Over everybody. Telfer is there, I believe. Handballed back from West. Stabby kick on. Wewell couldn't get to it. Comes out to the near side. And you hear someone pick up the footy as Page, or rather 27 for Oklahoma. And it will be a free kick to Curry. Curry got under it. Marked by Person. You could hear him grunt on that one. Oh, but it's a great kick and a great mark. Here's Chadwick, left-footed kick across the body. Chasing after it and going. There's a 2-on-2 contest. That's Geider and Hines. Oklahoma wins it, however, and bangs it out. There is Curry, who was taken down by Markham. That's Dan Markham for Oklahoma. And that one is around the body. Stays in play for now, but now it goes out. Boundary throwing up coming. 8 minutes gone, second term. This second half of play. And Oklahoma now closing in, if they can hold off on winning the regional championship for the first time. Ball gets knocked down. You can hear them screaming to pick it up. Sending inside and a chance in front. Play on, says the umpire, and now they get it out. Goes up high. Caramena has it go through his hands. Duty now up from the back line was there to help out, but it's marked in defense by Andrew Rasbold. Rasbold able to get it out. Ball carries, and West takes the mark over the shoulder in front of Filchak. Plays it on down the line. Pops up in front. Gonna get picked up. Handballs over the top. Wide open was Houston, but he dropped it. Now he can't get it in a hurry. Now has to do a hurried handball. There's a chance, gets away. No, but not from the second. He's gone. And running him down was the 31. That's, I believe, the one player from the Rome Redbacks. And they're able to get this one away. And you'll have to forgive me, I don't have his name here, but he was wearing black shorts and he wasn't listed on the roster. Turning with it is Rasbold, Stephen Rasbold. There's Sandberg. Goes into the pocket, over and out. Nearing the halfway point of the second half. Oklahoma leads 23-18. Brian Barish here with you. Glad to have you along. One more game coming up at 3:30 Central Time. As this is Vinovich who gets it out and has sent it out of bounds on the full, and he said fudge, is what he said. There may have been something lost in the translation, but that's what he said, as the ball comes spinning back in the line. And it'll be a free kick as off the mark. I'm sorry, it'll be Chicago and North Texas. That game will be at 3:30. North Texas looking very good to win Division I. Here's the kick on the way, left-footed kick. It is drifting across the face and is going out of bounds on the full. So he misses the lot. He can't put the game away just yet, the Buffs. And if they do, they'll be home. North Texas in that last game defeated St. Louis. 39-25. There's a chance for a goal. And there's a good one. That's a fantastic goal. And the Buffaloes have extended their lead out to 14 points. .45-29 on the Watch AFL scoreboard. Nashville 2-3-15. 8 minutes to go. And they might have one hand on the cup to the Buffaloes. Team that was founded in 2010. Dustin Brazel, Shane Hood, a number of others. And They've done very well. That's another team that largely an American outfit, but they've had a few Australians as the ball gets whacked forward. Going to get cleared out. Hangs it up in the air, drops in front of Person. Gets away, handballs it over, drops in front. This is Eastwood. He has it clang off of his hands. Going to get picked up. Sends this one down the line. Gets through two defenders. Sends this one towards the sticks. And it's going to bounce through for a behind. Buffaloes are okay with that. 4-6-30 Oklahoma. Nashville 2-3-15. Under 7 minutes to go. Ball comes in. Good contest there as Stephen Raspold was going up against Caramena. And it'll be a free kick. Caramena has the ball back in his left pocket. Plays this one out now. Drops in front, Marty Curry. Curry sends this one down. Turned over. This is Pellercells. In the middle now. Drops in front. Going to pick that one up as Duty. Gets away from one tackler. Comes out to the near side for a wide open Person, but it was just in front of him. And Peeps holding the ball. Had that one taken away. Good defense there. Sending this one inside. Again come the Buffaloes once again. That's going to carry a long, long way. Houston gives chase. It does go out of bounds, though, for a boundary throw-in. And the Buffaloes will be happy to see that happen. I think it says Ross Pellercells, but I'm pretty sure it's George Pellercells. Because they just called him George, and I have it here officially as Ross. But here is Vidovich. Handballs up over the top to Person. Little 1-2 do-si-do. Vidovich in the long sleeves on this hot day. Eastwood. Curry. Person. Good ball movement. Now they got to complete it. They don't on this occasion, but they maintain possession. Little Q-shot handball. Over to Sherwood. Taken down from behind. He's gone. Nashville wanted high, and they're going to get a 50-meter penalty for not giving the ball straight back to them. You say take your 30 seconds, and then he said you only get 25, but I think he's too far out, so he's going to get more like 7. But at least he's going to come up and set himself, and now he's told to play on is Cole Sandberg. Good mark defensively by Duty, who's played amazingly in that back line. He's been a busy man. Roughly 4 minutes to go. Oklahoma leading by 15 points. They're that far away from lifting the Central Division II championship. Ball goes inside. 2-1-2 there. Big hit. And they're able to clear this one out to the near side. Person's going to now go after it as the ball was sent in his direction. Going to get picked up. Here comes Raspold. Left-footed kick. Fading off to the right, and Oklahoma will be happy with milking away some of that clock. 4-7-31 on the Watch AFL scoreboard for the Buffaloes. 2-3-15 Nashville. 3 minutes and 20 seconds or so to go. So Oklahoma is going to win the Division II championship. Nashville fought very hard. They're going to come up probably short. Right now, 16 points short. In a day where it's always tough to play 3 games. You know, you're playing essentially a game and a half in one full day with roughly an hour and 15, an hour and a half in between. As the kick is up on the way, he'll trace the wind going across. It's just outside the post for another behind. 4:8:32 Oklahoma, 2:3:15, and now there's 2.5 minutes to go. One more game after this, as we said, North Texas, who looks to have the Division I championship salted away, but they do still have to go through that contest against the Chicago Swans, who knows, if the Swannies can put a hurting on them, might upset the old apple cart. Out to the near side now. And it drops in front of Curry and goes over the boundary line and out. Well, if nothing else, it's been a good contest on the day. And wind starting to pick up a little bit. It'll be interesting to see how conditions affect this last game as the ball comes spinning back in the play. Houston was in there, got front position. Off of one step is Brenton Riggle, one of the two, besides Wewell, one of the two Wisconsin Wombats players. And able to get this one away. Knocked down in front by Pinn. And Carameno fell down. Duty fell down. Up over the top. Off the hands. And here is Curry, who gets it out. Minute to go. Stolen, however, at the pass. Sent in by Shipley. Gets this one away. Handballs it around. Sending it back is Peller-Sells, and it's marked. And he's going to take his all 30 seconds. Will Rasbold. So, check that. That's Kai Stoneham. Stoneham strives forward. Left-footed kick. It is coming back. It's stopped on the line, but there is Houston. And Sheldon Houston applies the coup de grace. The siren should be imminent. And the Oklahoma Buffaloes are out to a 23-point lead. Ball comes out once again. One time added on. Left-footed kick. And that'll do it. And that's it. And the Oklahoma Buffaloes have won the 2025 Division II Central Regional Championships as they go through this day 3-0, and they cap it off with a 23-point victory over a very game Nashville Kangaroo side. The final score on the Watch AFL scoreboard, it's the Oklahoma Buffaloes, 5 goals, 8 behinds, 38 points. The Nashville Kangaroos, 2 goals, 3-15. Congratulations to both teams, but especially to the Oklahoma Buffaloes, who win their first ever regional championship. And they will be celebrating tonight in downtown Kansas City with medals around their necks. And we should mention the 2 players from the Wisconsin Wombats, and Brenton Riggle and Embo Wewell, who will also be a part of the championship celebration as well. So the Buffs will finish first, Nashville will finish second, and then the winner of that Des Moines, Kansas City game will come in third in Division II in 2025. That'll do it for this one, but we have one final game coming up. It'll be the North Texas Devils and the Chicago Swans in the final game of Division I, and that will be coming up. We have a whole half hour before that one, if you can believe it. 30 minutes from now at 3:30 Central Time, it'll be the Swans and the Devils. Join us for that. Until then, this is Brian Barra saying goodbye for now from the 2025 USAFL Central Regionals here in Olathe, presented by Tasmanian here on AussieRulesUSA.com. We'll see you in 30 minutes.
This presentation of the USAFL is brought to you by Tasmanian. Quietly pursue the extraordinary. Cooper's, Australian made and owned. Cooper's Beer. Odin Mortgage and Tax. CyberSolve IQ, the cybersecurity partner of the USAFL. HBC Event Services. Premier Sports Medicine. And visit Tucson Sports.